Welcome to another installment of our Quick Tips video series. I'm Craig Bystrinsky, Editor-in-Chief of PTO Today.
And I'm Rose Cavasso, Community Manager at PTO Today.
We thought we would do today an idea that was suggested by one of our Facebook community members, and that is, how do you build support for new ideas? Especially if you're in a group where people are really resistant to change. You know, that happens. A lot of people are resistant to new ideas and doing things in a different way. And really some whole groups are like that too. So if you're faced with that situation, what are some steps that you can take to try to bring your idea from the idea stage into the action stage?
So one of the first things we'd suggest is to do your research. You might find you've heard of an idea and you know it would be fabulous for your group, and your urge is to run and tell everybody, we have to do this. But before you do that, remember, there's going to be somebody there just waiting to shoot the idea down. There will be. So do your research. Find out how much it's going to cost, how many volunteers you might need, how long it's going to take to put it together and plan it, so that when you do start to talk about the idea, you'll be able to answer those questions that people will have.
And it really helps to talk to people individually before you present it to the whole group. That way you can kind of build a base of support so that people will really know what your idea is in advance of you're trying to really build a kind of a coalition to support it. And when you do that, talk to people at a time when they can give you their full attention. Don't approach them at an event where they're working or that kind of thing. Do it at a quiet time and explain your idea fully to them and exchange ideas, and that can really help you when it's time to really try to get your idea past the whole group.
And when you talk to those folks, ask them for their suggestions. That's going to do two things. First of all, it will make your idea even better, because chances are they have some good ideas too. And secondly, they will start to feel like, hey, this is my idea too. It becomes ownership for them and for you, so together you can promote the idea.
Another thing you can do is tap into excitement about a goal or the end result of what would come from your idea. So for example, maybe you want to do a family reading night and you think that will be a great thing for the kids and for the school, and it would help build literacy among the kids. So get people excited about that idea of ways to improve literacy and use that as a way to forward your idea for creating a family reading night, for example.
And using that idea of a reading night, so when you promote your idea, don't make a suggestion that this is the best thing that could ever happen to your group. Recognize the things that your group has already done for literacy, as an example. What you don't want to do is get people feeling defensive or threatened that the work that they've done beforehand doesn't count or somehow stinks. What you're trying to say is this idea will enhance and forward all the work our group has already done. And that way people will be more open-minded and not feel so defensive about a new idea that might replace what they have already done.
So to summarize, when you're trying to build support for a new idea, first do your research and have the answers to the kinds of questions people are likely to ask about your idea. Talk to people individually beforehand to build support for your idea before you present it to the group as a whole. Welcome input from others so you can kind of co-opt them into supporting your idea. Listen to what they have to say and they'll feel more a part of your idea. Tap into excitement for the goal, the end result of what your idea would bring. And finally, if people are concerned about maybe feeling like you might be criticizing what's been done in the past, for example, present the idea as a new, building on a base that you've already created. Right. The next likely step in things that you've already done, or an enhancement to things that have come before. And that can really help you overcome some of that negativity.
So those are 5 tips to help you when you're trying to build support for a new idea. We hope that they do help you, and we appreciate you watching. Thanks so much.